Hello everybody, good afternoon. It is a beautiful spring day today, everybody. I was out and about doing some nature and wildlife hiking and happened to pass by this place and it looked really nice inside. And I walked inside and talked to the people and found out this was an amazing place, and it is called the legendary Phoenix Pharmacy and Fountain. And I have a card of it here for everybody. Let's see if I can get it turned around right, which, we don't know which way it's supposed to go because the camera's backwards, right? But anyways, I'm going to read this card to you. And it says, the Phoenix building lives up to its name. Like the legendary phoenix that rose from the ashes, this site has endured two devastating fires. The first building, ornamented with a stone phoenix on top, was burned in April 1897, 1898. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. It says 1887 to 1888. The current building was constructed to house Cullen and Newman Queenswave wholesalers. In 1900, the legendary editor William Rule wrote in his book, Standard History of Knoxville, Tennessee, the finest building of the whole is the Phoenix, the highest building on Gay Street, and in fact, the city of Knoxville. During the building's history, many different people have possessed and used it for many different purposes. Previous owners include a former Confederate prisoner of war, a former FBI agent, and Fowler's Furniture, which was located here for 50 years. On December the 29th, 1999, 11 years after Fowler's Furniture moved out and 100 years after its rebirth, this Phoenix building also faced fire. As a result, the top two floors and roof was devastated and renovations were required. The renovations were completed by local developers Wayne Blassis and Skip Bibb. During the renovation, and completely unaware of the building's original name, the new owners decided to call it the Phoenix. So that's a card there on the Phoenix, you guys, and I also have another card the gentleman gave me here that talks about the legend of the Phoenix, and I'll be reading that here in just a few minutes. But first, I wanted to show you around how beautiful this was and how vintage looking this pharmacy is in the Phoenix building. So let's take a look around, guys. Hello everybody, I'm back. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful place as much as I did. So like I was saying, the gentleman gave me another card too about the legend of the Phoenix. So I'd like to read that to you. Isn't that beautiful? Everybody know what a phoenix is and what in mythology it was meant to be and stand for? Well, this card is going to explain it to us. So it says, the legend of the Phoenix has its origin named in ancient mythology. Ancient Grecian, Egyptian, and Persian cultures all reverence a magical fire bird that routinely dies but is then reborn from the ashes to fly again. This cycle of death and rebirth contains powerful symbolism of hope and transformation that can be an inspiration to all of us. But would you be surprised to hear that this story is true? No, there wasn't a magical firebird in antiquity that lived a perfect life. That lived, burned up, and was reborn, But there was a man who lived over 2,000 years ago who lived a perfect life. allowed himself to be killed, but then rose again from the powerful ashes of the tomb to live again. That man's name was Jesus, and he lived, died, and rose again for you. If you want to learn more about why Jesus did this for you, scan the QR code. And you guys, if you would like to have this QR code to scan about the Phoenix and learn more about this place and what this place is about, the guy was actually saying that this is an organization here at the Phoenix House, and you could talk to them and find out more about it by scanning this QR code. And if you'd like to have this QR code right here, please drop me a comment and I'd be glad to post that for you. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. Amazing people here that allow me to shoot this video clip today, and it is a beautiful spring day to be here in my recovery. It reminds me, recovery, me being an old alcoholic, dealing with alcoholism and depression, rising from the ashes, having a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, having him helping me through it all, having him take away the alcohol and cigarettes in my life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. And I'm just so thankful for that. And I want other people to know that if you don't have a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, I highly recommend it. That's a decision I will never, ever regret in my life. You guys have a wonderful day now. God bless you. Take care. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.